y'all new Blessed Beats morning show. That was Mr. Dietrich Haddon. I love him like I do. Featuring Mary and Ruben on y'all new Blessed Beats morning show on blessedbeats.com with Dia. Family, I have in the building with me Pastor Tammy Durden. Pastor Tammy Durden is the founder of Tammy Durden Ministries, correct?
Correct.
She has written a book, Get Up, Dust Yourself Off, and Win. And if you're just tuning in, you missed her powerful testimony, but just give them a real quick, short synopsis of Pastor Tammy. I know there's like family, y'all. She has a powerful testimony. I don't even know how she can give a short synopsis of it, but just so they'll know, you're divorced, hit rock bottom, got back up.
That's it.
And that's pretty much where you are now.
That's it.
And so now you have a book. Tell us about your book.
Yeah, so the name of my book is Get Up, Dust Yourself Off, and Win. Actually published the book about 5 years ago, and that book was birthed as a part from my testimony and what I went through, the setbacks, the divorces. That was my second divorce that I went through at that time. My whole series of setbacks.
Your transparency, because excuse me, because there's so many women out there that just don't want to
talk
about it.
We got I don't know any other way, dear.
Come on. Exactly. Go ahead.
And so that was a very low place in my life. I hit rock bottom, lost everything, husband, business, money, houses, all of this kind of thing, and almost lost my mind. And so I wrote the book, Get Up, Dust Yourself Off, and Win, as an empowerment tool to help people to push past those setbacks in life, to send a message of hope, to let them know that it's not over until they win. You can always get up, dust yourself off, and win. And so it initially started out as a book and actually turned into a movement. The year that I launched the book, the same weekend, was the first year that I had my first Women's Empowerment Conference. And so now we're at year 5 of the conference as we continue the movement and share the message of Get Up, Dust Yourself Off, and Win.
And so what you went through is what birthed your book.
Yes.
Get up, dust yourself off, and win.
Yes.
And that's pretty much what you had to do.
It is.
Because you went through, you hit rock bottom, and so what made you write the book?
So,
did you feel like let me help because like we talked before, as women, or just even when you're going through trials of life, I always tell people, you think it's for you, you think that you're going, but God is really using you as a testimony, because you best believe you're going to come back and you're going to meet somebody that's going to be going through the exact same thing that you're going through, and you're going to have to be able to help that next sister get through what you're going through. So how did you say, you know what, I'm going to write this book?
I think that God really inspired me to write it. And as I would journal and think about what I had gone through, and as I would look around at my sisters and see other women going through things, and I just really felt compelled to get the message out, to let other women know that, that you don't have to stay in your situation. You don't have to stay down, and that there's a way. And so in the book, we share principles and tools on how different principles that I used to actually overcome those setbacks and ultimately win in life.
Okay, can you speak to, we don't want to give it all away, because family, I want you to go and buy the book, because I'm going to read the book, but what are some of those tools that you use to get yourself up and dust yourself off and win? Well,
one of the biggest tools was forgiveness. I talk about it in the book. Forgiveness. Yes. First of all, isn't that a big one? Because it's not always easy.
Around with bitterness and resentment and anger. Did you get mad?
I got mad at God. I got mad at everybody. Okay. I'll just be honest with you. Okay. So it was a process of healing. There was a healing process that had to take place, which began with forgiveness. I had to forgive myself.
Okay.
And then I had to forgive others. I had to forgive my ex-husband. I had to forgive myself and just start loving on myself again, because I blamed myself, for so much. How did I let this happen? How did, it's me, it's my fault, why didn't I protect my daughter? And so all of these kinds of things.
Okay.
And so I had to forgive myself. And then I had to forgive my husband. I had to forgive those so-called friends that talked about me and spread my business and, discounted me and all of that. And so it was a whole forgiveness process, so that ultimately catapulted me into a state of healing, so I could begin to heal.
Okay. Forgiving your friends, because that's one that we struggle with as well. Because these are people that were by your side. These are people that you called your sister.
Right.
Do you still talk to them?
Some of them I do still talk to, and sometimes in our lives, people are in your life for a season, and so for some people, and most of them, that season was up. I still love them, still cordial, but for that close circle and friendship season,
your circle changed.
Yeah, it changed. It changed.
And you forgave your husband. And more importantly, we forgive because it's not for that person,
right?
But it's for you, so that the Father can forgive you and you can have that connection with Him.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you got your book. Now you have Tammy Durden Ministry. Speak to that. What is Tammy Durden Ministry?
So with Tammy Durden Ministries International, again, it's a global women's empowerment organization where we rally around women, especially those women who's experienced setbacks, challenges, those women who have been knocked down, they're lost their purpose, their work, their identity. And so we help them to re-identify who they are, what your divine assignment and purpose is, and help propel them forward to their destiny. So we work with women's organizations throughout the Houston area. We volunteer. As a matter of fact, at our conference every year, we sponsor a table just for certain women organizations that normally would not be able to participate with our organization, and we sponsor them to come in and be able to be empowered at the conference that way.
Okay, so you're empowering them to get up.
Yes.
That's like a motto, I think, to get up, dust yourself off.
Yes.
And it's not only just if you've experienced divorce or if you've experienced bankruptcy, it's just life in general.
Life in general. I grew up with chronic low self-esteem. I did as a child. I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't think that I was good enough. And, I would get teased at school because of my dark skin, and I was a chubby little girl, and they would call me different names, and I fed into that. And I thought that I was always trying to fit in, and I was always trying to love me, like me, see me, those types of things, because I just didn't feel good about myself. And so that grew on, that carried over into my 20s, looking for love in all the wrong places.
Wow.
I became a teen mom at the age of 16. And so in my 20s, it spilled over there. But, and so I want women to know, and that's a part of what we do, to know that although you may have felt like before that you're not enough, you are enough. And so we empower women in that area too, whether it's low self-esteem, whether it's your appearance. I'm also an image consultant, those types of things.
Okay, and I was going to ask you to speak, so for that woman that's suffering from low self-esteem, because maybe she's had it from her childhood, or maybe because of life, because of her divorce, because of maybe she's in an abusive relationship, she has lost her self-esteem, she has lost her get up and go.
Yes.
She has lost what it takes for her to get back in that fight. How can she build her self-esteem back up? How can she build her character back up?
One of the things I also recommend is get the help you need.
Okay.
I'm also a certified life coach, and what I found with women.
Oh, Pastor Tammy. You are a certified life consultant. You're a pastor. You're leading your ministry, and this is all after you've been knocked down.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
God's
Absolutely.
been good to you. Okay,
Yes, He has. Yes, He has.
Live a testimony. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so get the help you need. What I found with women is we don't want to get the help that we need. So if you're in a situation, whether it's a counselor, whether it's a life coach, whether it's a therapist, don't be ashamed to get the help that you need, because oftentimes we can't pull up by ourselves.
Absolutely.
We need to help someone to help bring us up to where we need to be, to help give us the insight, the tools, the wisdom, the encouragement, the accountability that we need so that we can overcome those setbacks and win.
Absolutely. I'm reading a book now, and it says as women, we feel that we have to do everything, that we have pride, that we don't want to ask for help. We feel like we have to take care of the family, we have to take care of our husband, we have to take care of the house, the kids.
Yes.
But that's when the enemy starts to take advantage of us, because we start to get tired and we start to break ourselves down. And so you're saying that it's okay. It's okay to ask for help.
Yes.
It's okay. It's especially with mental issues.
Wow.
Mental illness, women have to know that it's okay. It's okay to go see a therapist. It's okay to seek counseling, because you can't expect to keep fighting this fight alone.
Exactly.
Great. I love it. Okay, so you have a conference coming up.
Yes, I'm so super excited about that. It's the Get Up, Dust Yourself Off and Win Empowerment Conference, where this year we are inviting men to the conference.
Wow. And let me tell you, because I'm going to be at another conference, and my husband was like, oh, I'm going to go. I was like, it's for women only. conference. I'm so happy that men are allowed to attend this conference. But okay, go ahead and tell us about your conference.
Yes, men are invited this year. Typically, it is for women, but we're welcoming men in this year because we're having what's called the worthiness experience.
Okay.
And so every year the conference is different. And I asked God this year, what do you want to tell your people? What do you want to say? And He said, tell them that they're worthy. Tell them that they're worthy in business, in relationships, in marriages. When we experience setbacks, when we've been divorced, a lot of times we don't feel like that we're worthy of being married again or worthy of being in a fruitful or healthy relationship again. And so this year we have an amazing lineup of relationship experts that are going to come in to do breakout sessions, Q&A. This year I believe that God wants me to help bridge the gap. I know so many single women, single men, and they're looking and dating and it's not working out. And so we're going to come together and get the same wisdom, the same information. We're going to do it God's way. And so we're going to bridge that gap, and we're believing that some divine connections are going to be made.
Okay.
Some marriages are going to be restored.
Okay.
Yes, people are going to heal. Single women and single men.
This may be their chance to kind of. We're not going to say that's what the conference. It's not a dating conference.
It's not a dating hookup conference.
Exactly. But you're getting healed and you're getting restored, which can then bridge the gap of having a whole marriage.
Yes.
Having that whole, and I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Okay,
yes.
So that's why. So speak to. Is that why you invited the men so that the men can get healed and the women can
exactly.
get healed?
No, you're right.
Okay.
That's why they're invited. So we can come together, get the same healing, get the same information, get the same wisdom. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, make sure you go to getupandwin.com. We still have some tickets available, and it's going to be absolutely life-changing. We're going to have a live band there. Pastor TJ and the band is going to be there. Tony Nicole, our featured vocalist, is going to help set the atmosphere for a time of worship, because although with our conferences, we have a spiritual component and a practical component.
Okay.
So when we have the two together, we can live our best lives.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And I know, I don't want to let you mention some of the other guests, but I know Dr. Scott Davenport. I
yes.
attended several of his classes. He's at the Fountain of Praise.
Yes.
And so he's also had counseling classes. So he's going to be one of them, a wonderful speaker to listen to. Who are some of your other speakers?
Yes, besides Dr. Scott Davenport, we also have Dr. D. Yvonne Young is going to be with us,
okay.
a relationship expert. Brent and Angel Rhodes will be with us. They are dating and relationship experts that helps prepare for marriage. So three different segments: dating, preparation for marriage, and Dr. Scott Davenport is marriage. So wherever you fit in, we'll have breakout sessions for you to get the information that you need. Dr. Connie Stewart is going to be with us. She's going to be talking about worthiness in business. Oftentimes, especially as Christians, we don't charge our worth in business, or we don't feel like we're worthy of being entrepreneurs.
Okay.
So she's going to talk to us from that aspect. And then we have coming from Kansas to be with us, Christy Arno. She's going to talk about love, self-love. If we don't love ourselves first, how can we love somebody else?
Absolutely.
And then I'll be the keynote speaker, just tying that thing all together.
I mean, if you don't, the speakers are going to be great.
Absolutely.
But if you don't come for anything else, family, you got to come just to hear. You're going to be talking about your testimony?
Oh, absolutely.
You got to come just to hear Pastor Durden's testimony, because it's awesome. And I really think that your soul will be blessed and you will be empowered and motivated. So the conference is October 5th.
October 5th, right here in Houston, Texas. Also, if you're not in Houston, we have virtual tickets available.
All
If you're
right.
outside of Houston, you can attend virtually on the internet. Go to getupandwin.com, grab your virtual tickets, and you can experience the entire conference from the comfort of your home, wherever you may be across the country. Absolutely. Again, getupandwin.com, grab it. We're so excited. It's going to be absolutely life-changing.
Okay, October 5th.
October 5th.
Getupandwin.com is where they can purchase their tickets.
That's right.
Okay, and so if there's a woman out there that says, you know what, I may need your life coaching skills, or I may need to just get in contact with you because you have so much to offer, how can our listeners get in touch with you?
Absolutely. You can find me on social media.
Okay.
I'm at Tammy Durden, TAMMIDURDEN. Of course, you can go to my website, TammyDurden.com. And most of all, go to getupandwin.com. You can find me there along with the conference tickets as well.
I love it. Two things, Pastor Tammy.
Yes.
One, given everything that you've gone through, what is one life lesson that you've learned that you want to pass on to sisters?
One life lesson, given everything that I've gone through, is never give up.
Got it.
Never ever give up. In your darkest times, even when you're at your lowest, there is still, if you're still living and breathing, there's still purpose on the inside of you. Okay. So never give up.
All right, well, that's pretty much ties into my second one, which was, what is your final thoughts, final closing comment to our listeners? What is it that you have to say to them?
What I have to say to you is that you're beautiful, you're amazing, you were created in God's likeness and in His image. And God has some amazing things in store for you. What you see now is only temporary. But if you can push past whatever you're going through, if on the other side of that is the amazing destiny that God has prearranged for you. So keep pushing, keep living, keep winning.
I love it. Keep pushing, keep winning, keep living. Pastor Tammy Durden, Executive Pastor of New Faith Praise and Worship Center, founder of Tammy Durden Ministries International, and founder of Get Up, Win, and Dust Yourself Off conference that is coming up October 5th. Family, make sure that you are going out and getting your tickets. GetUpAndWin.com.
Yes, GetUpAndWin.com.
You don't want to miss out. Hang tight, stick and stay. More great gospel music is coming up for you on the all-new Blessed Beats Morning Show on blessedbeats.com with Dia, where we're doing it for the kingdom and not the culture. Praise Him.